It's the 2007 Tempe Music Festival. I'm Thomas Bond, and I am here with
Mr. Tony Franklin.
From Fender Musical Instruments, and also a fine musician in his own right. You may remember him from The Firm with Jimmy Page in the 80s, also played with Blue Murder, and got up on stage with a Fender/Guild artist today,
yes.
Mr. Willie Porter. How was it playing the show this afternoon?
It was amazing. I mean, Willie and myself have this incredible connection, and but we never actually played together before. So
today was the first time?
Well, it was, and I said to him last night, kind of just throwing it, I said, I'd love to play with you sometime, Willie. So why don't we do it tomorrow? Okay. So we literally got together in the mobile beforehand, about 15 minutes beforehand. I made some notes and we just went for it. And we just have this soul connection. It's really deep. But you know, the key with doing these kind of things is just listening to each other and having fun and getting in the moment.
Right.
And just you just spoke to him. You saw what he's all about.
Yes.
Beautiful person, an incredibly talented musician and songwriter and vocalist. So.
Definitely.
I don't know if you're familiar with Roy Harper as well.
Roy Harper, yeah, I am.
From, hats off to Roy Harper. He also sang Have a Cigar, Pink Floyd. That was him, and he has like 25 albums out in his own right. Well, I played on 7 of his albums, done a bunch of his tours, so I love that singer-songwriter acoustic kind of vibe. And in short, it was magical because I'm here working with the artists, working for Fender, and that's great, doing all that, and then to get up and dance on the other foot for a few minutes, that was the icing on the cake.
Both sides of the coin, that's very nice. Well, tell us, you've got your own signature bass with Fender. Tell us how that came about.
Well, I'm known for the fretless bass. I have the nickname the Fretless Monster, and it's always
well earned.
Well, thank you, sir. It's been my thing since the Firm days. I've done fretless bass in rock. And so it just became one of those things that just, let's have a look at this instrument. They liked it. And it's also, the thing I like, it's wonderful and incredible honor and very humbling and still a little surreal to have a Fender bass with your name on it.
Well, you're in some very good company there, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, it's been well received as an instrument in its own right.
And that's got to make you feel good.
Well, that to me is the ultimate, because people, they're calling in, well, we need a fretless bass, it has these specs, here you go, the Tony Franklin, and people are getting excited about it regardless of my name, and you know, it's the way it should be. It's a good instrument.
Right.
And,
well, that should come first, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't want to put your name on it otherwise.
Well, no. Fender never does anything by half measures. They do a fantastic job.
Yeah,
and this is the bass I've been using for, dare I say, like 25, 27 years. So it's not like an instrument they specially created for me. It's the one I've been using all these years.
And now other people can use it too. That's terrific.
Exactly.
Tell me about balancing. Obviously, you have a career as a musician, but you also work for the musical company. How do you sort of keep a foot in both camps there?
Well, I have a 3.5-year-old. So that
you have to stay grounded with the kids.
I just decided that I want to be home for her, so I'm not gone on the road and doing all that. The one thing that it's made me do, I want to say forced me to do, is to explore different musical avenues. I have a sample loop library that came out with Sony last year, and the signature bass, and all sorts of different recordings and avenues and people I'm playing with, and situations like this where I get to play with Willie Porter and things that normally wouldn't be open to me.
Right.
So I do a lot of recording sessions. I have a great recording setup at home, do my own thing.
And you live here in town, is that right?
I live in Southern California.
Southern California,
Even though Fender is based in Arizona, Scottsdale.
We're claiming them.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but they have the manufacturing facility is actually in Corona.
Yes.
In Riverside County. That's where all these wonderful instruments and my instrument are made. So I'm keeping a close eye on them, making sure they're building it right. You know?
That's perfect.
So it is a fine balance, and sometimes, and here's the interesting thing, I get to be my own artist relations manager.
Nice.
So it's a little conflict of interest.
Yeah, you have a foot in a lot of different camps
there. Sometimes it gets pretty intense, and I'm dancing around. But
yeah, that's got to be a tough balancing act. Well, tell us what you have coming up musically for 2007.
I'm in the process of putting the finishing touches on my first bass instrumental album.
Nice.
A lot of products that are coming out of different recording sessions with other people.
Terrific.
And just playing a lot and recording a lot and keep him busy.
That's wonderful. That's the way to do it. All right, everybody. Tony Franklin, 2007 Tempe Music Festival. Fender.
Yeah, the big F. How does that work? I don't know, but there we go. Thanks for being here, folks. Had a great time.